the Sky News, Peston, ITV, LBC. We're here. This is the UK's number one. Ministers pave way to bring in tough Plan B. Just seen on the Mar, and they were saying, Plan B to Rishi Sunak. When are we going to Plan B? Like, didn't even say why. Why have we got the worst COVID cases in the entire world? Simple question. The answer would have been Boris Johnson. But anyway, at the same time, leaked on the internet, I saw it on the Twitter, look at that. The COVID planning system in full. It's got down here, look. Plan A, herd immunity. Plan B, pretend herd immunity wasn't Plan A. Plan C, enamel badges. Plan D, clapping. Plan E, prevent a second wave by keeping the first one ongoing. Plan F, please can you keep working from home? Plan G, go back to work, you lazy gits. Plan H, rule out another lockdown. Plan I, have another lockdown. Plan J, break lockdown rules at Christmas. Plan K is fucking exhausting. Plan K, let the SAG power stance COVID into submission. Plan L, COVID is over. Stop wearing a mask, snowflakes. Plan M, COVID is back. Wear a mask, you idiots. Plan A, ignore all previous lessons about prompt action. Plan O, see Plan H. Rule out another lockdown. So that was leaked, and it was from the new government department that they set up to sort out the COVID, the Department for Milk and Patriotism. Who done that? I don't know. They're all going like, fucking, we got to do it. We got to get into Plan B. We're fucked. Should have done it ages ago. They were saying, like, I mean, seriously, no one likes wearing a mask. Who's going to say, like, well, some people may, fetish, but no one likes wearing them. But it's like, it's a simple thing. There's nothing going to hurt you if you wear a mask. But they're like, because they were asking him, Jacob Rees-Mogg says we're all mates, and the COVID knows that we're mates, so we don't have to wear a mask. And they said to him, like Rishi Sunak on the mark, are you going to wear a mask? He said, I can't guarantee that. Or something like that. Is it true that Tories are different, special, different? Ministers pave way. So we're doing the Observer. We've got the Mail on Sunday, and we've got the Sunday Times. It's fucking massive. We're going to do the football. They do the cricket. Bowled it. West Indies out for 55. What was the bowling attack? Timmer Mills, Wokes, Moeen Ali, and another guy as well. I forgot his name. They were just like fucking around with him till they brought Rashid on. He clean bowled them like 4 wickets. They got a very good batting line-up, England. Looks fucking menacing. It's like Roy, Butler, Livingston. Have you seen Liam Livingston? He went out to the IPL. I'm not sure if he done really well there, but he cannot fucking hit the ball. You wait to see him if they get... Oh, he got bowled out for 2 yesterday. Okay. Boris took his eye off the ball to focus on the climate summit. There was a thing about Boris Johnson. I think it's on the front page of the Daily Sunday Mirror. It's like he's full of he's a windbag. He's like, he flies around by like private jet. Can you imagine that? Like just to go down the road or something. He should get the jet. Because he likes living it. He he's a hedonist. Boris Johnson is a hedonist, and he'll say anything, do anything for the power and the hedonism that goes with it. The stately homes, the £1,000 a roll wallpaper that he begs for. Please, please. Can you imagine him at the Tory billionaires ball, like the black and white ball, and he's there and he's going, please, he's at the door, please, please, this Boris, please, please, change, 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 please, please. Oh, fucking hell. But Newsnight man's 41 tweets criticising the Tories and just 3 directed at Labour. That's Lewis Goodall. Because there's going to be a little bit of a merry-go-round. Laura Kuenssberg is leaving to chief political editor, or whatever that is. It just political editor. And they're saying Lewis Goodall's he's great. He's good. Since when has she been answerable? Oh, they're fucking pissed off at Nicholas Witchell in the Mail, because what actually happened was he was on the BBC, and he says, like, they said to us that she was in Windsor Castle, and really she was in hospital. They cut me up the loop. Operation Purge the Queen's Diaries. Packed schedule at 95. She's 95. That's nearly 100. Since when has she been answerable? Because it says down there, when has the Queen been answerable to Nicholas Witchell? Backlash against the BBC's pompous veteran. That was, I don't know what's gone on there, but they were doing a film. They got shot. Starmer turns to Rachel Reeves as Angela Rayner is sidelined over Tory scum rant. I mean, the thing is she's feisty. She's fiery, Angela Rayner. That's what. So is that what's miserable? Is that what making us everyone depressed? We got lying, incompetent, useless. Let the bodies pile high. Tory basket case government with corruption, money, peerages, holidays, yachts, billionaires getting richer, and the poorest are getting. You're going to get whacked with a load of tax. Like I said yesterday, the Tories ain't cheap. You know, those stately homes, those castles, they don't look after themselves, you know. They need butlers and fucking, who's going to cook the dinner? They don't just have like some chef round to cook the dinner. Well, they do. They have fucking 20 chefs, sous chefs, when they're doing the little desserts. They have banquets in the fucking stately homes. What do you think they're having around there? Pizza? They have swans and silver. That's the Queen in the fucking, Balmoral, Windsor, Buckingham. It's got more real estate, more castles. Go through them. Buckingham Palace, Kensington Palace, Lambeth Palace. No, is that one? Balmoral, Sandringham, Windsor Castle. They got loads more as well. I just can't fucking remember them all. So how much longer can we tolerate anti-vaxxers clogging up the NHS? That's David Mellor. The blast from the past, David Mellor. See the one, he had a Chelsea football top on and he was doing it with someone. And he had to quit. Fucking Boris Johnson, 150,000 dead. You know, how do people say, oh, how does he get away with it? Like all the fucking stuff that he says. How does he get away with it? All the calamity, he's like, like, then we were absolutely smashed to bits. Like, no petrol, fighting on a thing. There's still no Chris in the co-op. Every fucking part of like British life is being affected. This fucking idiot. It's like the coronavirus, Boris. And the report where he should have locked down, he didn't lock down, told them all go Cheltenham. Second time, save Christmas. So many people dead. He ain't even got an inkling. There's not even any pressure on him to resign. There's not even any accountability. The headline should be screaming. Like, I pick up these papers, whatever the headline should be, it should be UK worst COVID cases in the entire world. The entire fucking world. Where's that headline? Why are we the worst? We got an idiot. We got a hedonist. We got, like, fucking Frankie Boyle says it. We got a sex yeti. Save our family farms. Oh yeah, so this is all about New Zealand. Did you see the maths on that? So the New Zealand trade deal is going to have between 0.000000001% between that and minus 0.000000001%. The benefits of Brexit. Fears over future of rural Britain after sellout. You're going to listen to this, right? So apparently now we've left the EU, we've just bought a load of slurry, but it has human waste in it as well. And they're sending it over by ship. It's coming. And they're going to be spreading it. It's just like, they have those, have you ever seen it when the muck spread the field? It's like, it's got about that big like that, and they're just going to pump. That's not good. That's not good. But because we left the EU, there's no more regulations. They're pumping raw sewage into our rivers. Where's the comeuppance for doing that? This green and pleasant land. There isn't any, is there? It's just like these fucking idiots. Look, buy British. With respect to more cheap foreign meat imports, the young farmer who's the star of Clarkson's new TV series makes an SOS appeal to politicians and urges shoppers. Jamie's war on toxic US food. UK farm rules on antibiotics. They're toxic. They're hormone-injected beef. That's what that is. That's what they're on about there. It's like, and they push it in and it just blows them up like a bag. And it stretches out all the meat. So you can have a ribeye or... What's the one that there's... I saw some restaurants as well. There's brisket. Beef brisket. It's like a long bit and they curl it, tie it. Beef brisket. There's now just beef brisket bars. Beef brisket restaurants. Fucking hell, mate. Spit it out. All the odds are stacked against the UK. It's like where the fucking... Isn't China and Russia on manoeuvres down in the Pacific? Fucked off the French. Fucked off the EU. Joe Biden's in... He fucking hates Boris Johnson. We're back of the queue in America. Back of the queue in the EU. And they're talking... They're saying like, we... Do you know the festival of Brexit? Right, listen to this, right? I think there's 10 or 20 different projects. And do you know what one of them is? They're kind of like art projects. You know what one of them is? How to grow your own food. Fucking hell, you can't make that shit up. And he's the champion of Brexit, and he gets away with it. Listen, no word of a lie. I was speaking to someone that I know, and I said, fucking hell. I was telling him about no Christian co-op, no bleach, no potatoes. And I was saying, it's chaos out there. And they're pumping like sewage in. And I said to them, do you, like, after you, because they really voted for Brexit, they're proper Brexiteers. And all this fucking chaos, do you not regret? No. Not one bit. A new man back home from New York. Sienna's got lots to smile about. Archie Keswick. Hotel tycoon. Be good to be a hotel. Imagine, was it the 40s? Yeah, because there was some work for them up in Giant Mirror. A little bit like Del Boy coming from Peckham. Rishi, I'll make women safer. Sunak's 435 million to beef up CCTV. Domestic flight duty to be cut. High taxing Chancellor will send UK economy crashing on the rocks. It's budget week. And that's David Davis. I love these journalists, that write in the papers. David Mellor, David Davis. Tory MPs. It's fucking madness. High taxing Chancellor will send the UK economy. He's going to tax you. He knows they're not cheap. Heathrow's flying taxis for the price of an Uber. Which bright spark left eco cars at Copton with no juice? Green vehicles, but red faces as there are too few charging points. There's a seal there. Can you see it? I'm going to read it. It looks like it's going to be the mascot for the COP26. Yeah, Born Again Bonnie. It's a Scottish seal. Bonnie the bug-eyed seal is the mascot fittingly recycled from the 2018 European Sports Championship held in Glasgow. The Scottish Government has designed a special tartan made from a recycled wool from Tuscany. Police sniffer dogs have been scouring Glasgow hotels for bed bugs. What the fuck am I reading? 2 cruise ships with a capacity. Look, you can read. I've got to look far away though. 2 cruise ships with a capacity of almost 6,000 are on the Clyde to offer accommodation. Yeah, go out. Bees back for wedding of the year. See, I should be showing you some of this. Right, we must resist we must resist the drumbeat of more COVID restrictions. I saw people starting to wear masks and it says on the front, not a Tory. Yeah. They're saying like about this booster. So like if you've had double vaxxed, if you get the booster, there has to be a period of like, you have to wait. But they're saying that they ain't getting it out. Here's your weekly woke. Well, it's a daily woke in the Daily fucking Mail. Oh, it's by Julie Burchill. It's got Harry and Meghan and... Is that Jon Snow? And Zach Goldsmith. The insanity of a world where Thomas the Tank Engine, craft beers, and even country walks are branded racist has driven Julie Burchill to despair. In an scathing new book, she declares, woke is the roar of smug, entitled mediocrities. Yeah, mediocre. Woke is the roar of smug, entitled mediocrities. Everywhere, because that says mediocrities, doesn't it? I can't even pronounce that. Mediocrities. Mediocrites. What's a mediocrities? Is it pronounced like Socrates? How do you pronounce that? Mediocrities. Help! Look, you read it. Read it. Mediocre. Is it backwards when you're looking at it like that? It looks backwards when I hold it up to the camera, but it's Mediocrities. Mediocre. No, it's not mediocrities. Don't know. It's someone who's mediocre. Is that what she's trying to say? In a world of woke, Harry's a chip of the old blockhead. Okay. Is Dan in here? Is it Sunday? Dan will be in a minute. It's just fucking Sex in the City. Adele. Trump. Okay. Dan! What's Dan say? Save the planet, Boris, by axing a farcical summit for the world's worst hypocrites. They'll leave their gigantic jets and tell us to walk our kids to school. Yeah, can't forget. It's got to be right once in a while, hasn't he? And no cunt's going. They're all saying Xi ain't going. The leader in China. Putin ain't going. Right, they're on manoeuvres in the Pacific. We ain't going there. Because they don't believe Boris Johnson's green credentials after he done a speech at the United Nations and said that Kermit the Frog was wrong. Hell just looked and just went, he's hosting the fucking As Boris urges over 50s to get boosters, those who most need a third dose are still waiting. Right, the unusual Pulp Fiction style joins all in The Outlaws. It's Christopher Walken. What's this? TV puzzles. Is this a TV bit? Is it just TV? Fucking hell, where's... Oh, there he goes again. Look. That's what I was saying. So far, look at these journalists. They're like the worst ever. Piers Morgan. It'll take a lot more than a bunch of whiny woke weasels to cancel Sharon. Okay. Calm down, mate. He's always fucking Succession. Insanely excellent. And we can see the uber rich suffer. It's called Succession. Sky Atlantic. Oh, I don't know fucking Sky Atlantic. Has anyone got Sky Atlantic? Cricket's on now, don't you? The fucking... You can just put it on the radio and then you can do other things because it's on all fucking day. You don't want to be just like lying around. You might like... You want a Belfast boy who adores his birthplace but tells his daughter, you must get out. The last Irish questions, will 6 go into 26? Will 6 into 26 ever go? You'd be a fucking great newsreader, chance. Chayala. This is our home, not a TV set. Escape to the chateau. Fucking escape to the chateau. What the fuck? What is that? It's got makeup, hibiscus oil, satin clothes, velvet, 60 jackets. Let's have a look. I did get, like, because you needed a coat in the winter, and I got like a retro ski bomber jacket the other day. It's only cheap, but I put it on, and it's like I can't wear a bomber. Too chunky. I need to wear more sort of like flowing clothes, like a black, long black. I got a one that I bought to go to America a couple of years ago. It's just like I forgot what it is, but it's good material. But yeah, ski bomber. I'm going to give it to Tiny. I did like it though. It's my shape. If you got to wear clothes to the shape of your, well, you don't. But I'm not going to look like a fucking walking down the road like a Michelin man. Singapore black pepper prawn. This on its corn chowder with crispy bacon. I think the male is like the worst. They're the worst of the food. Just looks like muck. What is that? Creamy forest pasta. Don't like it. That's a bacalumi with tomatoes, olives, and cake. Well, it's not too bad. I saw I saw a guy make this thing. You know those tortillas? If you get a big tortilla, you can put tomato and mozzarella on top, put it in the oven. You can put any toppings on it. And it makes a really quick pizza. And also, because it's a tortilla, if you just cook it, the crunch on it is so nice. I saw this guy, and what he did was, he put the bottom tortilla in the frying pan, 3 eggs, and he mixed all the eggs, like the yellow and the yolk together. And then he added some other things, pepper and oregano, and what else did he add? Can't remember, but he added a lot. Oh, bacon. And then he put a top bit on it. And then I think he put a little bit of butter on top. And then he cooked it. It came out, and it was like cut in half, and it was just like it was like an eggy bread kind of thing. Looks nice. I was thinking about trying it. Probably need a bit more salad in it. Right, let's leave that over there, because what I'm going to do is I'm going to paint that later. Who's seen Captain Clusterfuck? I painted that one yesterday. That came out quite well. I was quite pleased with it. Someone's hoovering their car, and an old woman walking down the road nearly tripped over the lead. Right, we're going to do the Sunday Times, and it's an absolute belter. Like, it's massive, this paper. Oh, look, they're doing a thing on Mrs. Facebook. Soldier confessed he killed Kenyan mother. Ex-squaddy recalls moment when comrade told her the murder. Ministry of Defence begin inquiry. Javid will force NHS staff to have 2 jabs. Can't see anything now, can you? Can't see me. Right, food giants back Rashford's free school meals campaign. Will BBC pay the price for upsetting the Prime Minister? Robinson's Stop Talking interview with Johnson still infuriates Culture Minister. Who's the Culture Minister? What's her name? Dorries. It's a fucking nightmare. It's of course chaos. And look, there's a picture of Nick Robinson, and he's pointing. Dorries is like, busy social life and late night TV left Queen knackered. This is the Sunday Times. That's a headline. Look, late night TV knackers the Queen. Look at her little face. She looks like a puppy. Late night TV leaves Queen. Fucking hell. Oh, God. It's more about that shooting tragedy in America. Who supplied the gun. Oh, that's really bad. Putting it on there. Saying that woman 24 who supplied gun in Baldwin tragedy was film novice. God. 150 stops, 65 countries, one whooper of a world cruise. Goes all the way round the world, that cruise. But it's like, I really, like, people like that, don't they? Some people get into cruises. I really don't like cruises. I don't get them on there. Can you imagine? It's like your worst nightmare. And then turning up in every, like, place. Like a fucking... At Facebook, we're collaborating with UK partners to reduce COVID-19 misinformation. Look at that, it's a whole fucking page. A lot of adverts in here, big one here for British Gas. Here to solve. Here to fucking take your money, you mean? This is Caroline Wheeler. She sometimes writes together with Tim Shipman. But she's on her own today. Did we see Tim? I don't know. Javid's hospital pass. Can he defuse the NHS time bomb? He's irked. He tries to help GPs. These don't fucking just started. Look, they got him on a giant... This paper is fucking ridiculous. Look, they got a giant bomb. How are you supposed to read it? We've talked about this before. The China... Oh... How are they going to have a meeting if China's not there, Russia's not there? The China syndrome. Can COP26 still succeed if Xi stays at home? You can't bully China. You're not going to tell China what to do. And there's little Greta Thunberg with Modi. What the hell's going on? Oh no, they've juxtaposed it. This fucking... Britain's biggest summit. Yeah, it's not so big though, is it? No one's going. Even the Queen had to come out and say, like, oh, Rod Liddle, if they make Kiwi Plonk too cheap, I may be forced to appropriate the hacker after all. Okay. Dying with dignity. God will save me, insists genocidista Bolsonaro. See, this is like, they're because he done fuck all, like Boris Johnson and Trump, like all of them didn't do nothing. They're saying that he actually killed people. By his responsibility was everyone died. So how's that going to pan out for Fucko the clown? Senators want the president to be sentenced to 100 years for his refusal to order vaccines for Brazil, where more than 600,000 have died of the virus. He tells jokes and mocks masks. Wow. Okay, this is a big story here. It's got a whole page. Life's no picnic in the towns overrun by a plague of bears. Imagine what they think about humans. Fucking the woods are overrun. He chops it all down. Once they were a rare sight, now hordes are invading hospitals and shops, and residents blame a controversial ban on hunting. Living with bears in your house is not normal. Fair enough. Yeah, can you imagine though? It's like, if you get out, had to go out in your pajamas late at night down the bottom of the garden to get something from the shed or something, and there's a giant fucking bear. Polish patrols stop migrants coming through the back door from Belarus. I love bears and wolves. Wolves, apparently, you might have to fact check this, But wolves are not like how, like, they get really, what they say, get really bad press. They're not like that. They're more like, they won't attack you. What are you talking about now? Trying to, like, wolves are not the vicious, a wolf. A wolf. Fucking love fucking wolves. Yeah, we went to that place where all the birds are, Avery. There's lots of, it's like an owl sanctuary, and they had wolves. Tea-tail snobbery is our last line of defence against a vast legion of what? Preening show-offs. Okay, booster jab. Worried about COVID? Book your booster jab. You are free to wear a mask if you want to. This one here, you are not on your knees. Cheer up, it might never happen. So this one here is like, see that there, look, booster jab. It's like done like cartoon. So he's got like the queen there, and he's got like the nurse there, and it says, you are not on your knees. It's flat on the stomach. Cheer up, it might not happen. Who said mercifully low the other day? Was that him? Did he say that? And he's like, what is it, 1,000 dead a week? Oh, here we go. The ills of the NHS won't be cured until its protective halo is removed. They smashed the fucking NHS to bits. Hot bodies, bitter rivalry and a bloody murder. The secret life of the Chippendales. Do you remember those guys? They used to go out, like, not my kind of nightclub. I don't think I've been out with the Chippendales. Jeremy Clarkson, to all the coppers out there who want to go back to catching crims, I have an arresting idea. We're too busy ungluing Vickers and exposing Jeremy Clarkson. I mean, this is what I'm saying. It's like, what does Jeremy Clarkson do? He's got a TV show, Chunky. He does like racing cars and things. That's his big thing. Okay, here we go. We got the sport. There was some football yesterday. We were going to talk about the cricket. England bowl out West Indies for 55 to make a crushing start. They're going to play Australia, I think, next Saturday in the 2020. Yeah, I'll tell you. Yeah, Moeen Ali, he came on and he bowled 4 straight overs. He took like 2 wickets. There was Woke, Mills, Jordan. That was all fucking devastating. But then they brought on Rashid. What did he do? Did he get 4 wickets or something? Yeah, he bowled them all out. But the batting lineup is Roy, Butler, Bairstow, Ali, Livingstone, Morgan, Malan, Wokes. It's like, that's like 1 billion runs. Australia limped to win in clash of fallen giants. Oh, South Africa, Australia. Oh, Chelsea won 7-0. So anyone fucking bothered. Because I ain't. That's the end of the sport. Just, do you want to do the culture? Beano show open this week in Somerset House. Absolutely amazing. I'm in the show. There's like a little Minnie the Minx and a big cactus, and there's like a video of me when I was on the telly pushing nuts, like scratching cars, that kind of thing. And then there's 6 framed newspaper cuttings. But it's like Beano World. It's fucking massive. It's massive. It's sprawling. 5-star review in The Guardian from Adrian Searle. And like, it's just so many really, really amazing reviews in all the papers. Okay. Culture. We got the culture. Christian Stewart, the new Diana. I've only made 5 really good films out of 45. It's a total crap shoot. Anyone watched anything lately? I've watched that Midnight Mass. We talked about this already. Anyway, I was watching Midnight Mass. Starts off, it's like fucking But it goes. But there was this sort of like, it was a 3-minute section of cut and edited, cut and pasted, and it went with Neil Diamond's Holly Holy. It was really good. I was in one scene when they was on a boat and it was like moonlit. Yeah. Midnight Mass. Watch the thing, Squid Games, and then the other one, Alice in Borderland. I like to keep abreast of cultural things. Rancid Roy's are a screen masterclass. Succession. Oh, there's that Succession again. What is that? When is that on? What is it? Seems he's back. He's back. I don't know. Fucking what? Never even heard of it. Okay. Oh yeah, that's the one on Sky fucking Atlantic. No wonder who gives a shit about, who cares about Sky Atlantic? Is this just a photograph? Two exciting shows by female artists play thrilling with the idea that what you see is not what's really there. Oh. Yeah. The Burden by Deborah Roberts and by Lucy Mackenzie. Is this really a photograph? That's like, who done that thing with who done that thing? This is not a pipe. Senor Beep. Something like that. What was his name? He was an artist. He was a surrealist. This is not a pipe. Renee Maigret. I read it on there. Well done, Renee Maigret. What's your favourite piece of art ever? It was like a question the other day. And I think art is all about experience. And I had a couple of experiences, like going into an exhibition and witnessing just fucking whatever it was, where I feel inside me. And yeah, he's what is he, Belgium? Oh, I've forgotten his name. Yeah, I've gone off again. Laughing at him, laughing at oneself. Big picture of Will Self there. Yeah, he was an Argentinian Belgium. Anyway, he had this the guy he was in the Bang Bang Club in South Africa. He was a photographer, and he took that picture of in the Great Famine. Kevin, do you know Kevin Carter? Alfredo Jarre. So the artist name, this will come back now. The artist name is Alfredo Jarre. That's quite a good memory recall. I'm quite impressed today. Well done, Chunks. It's Alfredo Jarre. I saw it in the South London gallery, and when you go into the gallery, there was like a cube in the middle, like a house, and then there was a guy standing there, and all around there was photos. But I thought I'd go in the house first, have a look at the photos in the end, but fucking loads of photos, all like that big. Anyway, there's an X, and then there's a go. So I wait and I go in, and there's chairs and a video screen. And it just comes up, the name. It just says Kevin Carter. It's been typed out. It's coming, the words are coming out. And it's saying that Kevin Carter was in South Africa with the Bang Bang Club. He's a photographer, and he was taking pictures of all like horrific scenes with like the necklaces and the tire necklaces and just all sorts of really bad stuff. But he went north and he got into, I think it was, is it Sudan? And I think what I want to say is it was the second great famine after the Ethiopia one. And he's arrived by land. No one else has got there yet. And he's just in a village. And there was a small girl crawling, and behind was a giant vulture. And Kevin Carter, all of this, as I'm sitting in the dark in this room, all of this is being written. There is no pictures, there's just words. And sometimes it says Kevin Carter. He sat under the tree. Kevin Carter sat under the tree, took out his tobacco pouch and rolled a cigarette, waiting for the moment. And just then, I didn't see them, but on the top of the screen are these massive lights, really big bulbs like that. And what happens, you got this image, you've been told about, I hadn't seen the image before, and it was this small girl crawling just outside this village, and a vulture. And as he's explaining, he sat under the tree, took out his tobacco pouch and rolled a cigarette. This was the picture that he took. Bang! Fucking lights just go bang! Right in your eyes. And just for a second, with the screen where the writing is, you see the image. It goes on to explain that I think Kevin Carter won the Pulitzer Prize for that image, and it was on front cover of Time magazine, and the whole world knew and went to, like, he was one of the first people, he got the news out. And he goes on to explain that when he won the Pulitzer Prize, he came down from like winning the Pulitzer Prize and went into his car and killed himself, gassed himself. And he starts to, well, I was thinking, like, what, because he rolled the cigarette or the picture or what? And then you start to imagine, what could he have done if he's there, like, just arrived, hitched, and it's just like fucking hundreds, thousands, it was millions starving. He couldn't bear it. Yeah. And a lot of people said, oh, did you help the girl? And I think that's what must have really got to him. I think also, like, you start to, you know, that's his job. Have you ever read Susan Sontag on photography, where it talks about ethics, about taking photos, and they were talking about, like, disasters, and, you know, when photographers, and they have their it's important what they do. They take pictures of, you know, like, if there's a natural disaster, a father with 2 kids struggling, you know, they're saying, go and help him, and they say, yeah, but I need this picture to send, this is my job, and I send the picture, and then it's a record of us speaking. When I went over to France with the refugees, and there was that Palestinian guy there, Mohammed, and he'd been out on the boat, and he was a documenter, he was working for CNN, and he said he would go out on the boat to help the refugees, and they pulled in this woman. He was saying, do I take the pictures, or what do I do? And he said, I just put the camera down, and he said, I couldn't do it anymore. And yeah, he told a story of how she died. That was really fucking sad. She'd been in the water, and she had consumed all of the oil from the boat. Or there was petrol in the water. Yeah, so that's it. Yeah, that's really important, isn't it? And then, oh yeah, what's the best artwork you've ever seen? That's the one. Alfredo Jarre, that's one I want to say. If I had to choose, I like other things as well. So the Sunday Times magazine, I want to see whether there's any food in it. I want to do the food. If I was going like, oh, fuck's sake. There's some really fucking mad food on the internet that people put up. Squash, walnut, gorgonzola. Look at that. Squash, gorgonzola, walnut, That looks gorgeous. Flatbread. Oh, can you even imagine a flatbread like that? What's this one here? Caramelized cauliflower, cumin and leek soup with crispy chickpeas. Oh, look. See, they've done the crispy chickpeas. Is that like wasabi peas? Do you like those? They sting your mouth. Have you ever had wasabi peas? I bought a pack the other day. Oh, I quite like these. And I ate one. I was like, what the fuck? My lips were burning. What the fuck is that? It says wasabi. It's horseradish, actually. Well, it is wasabi, but it's a horseradish. But yeah, fucking hell. I ate the whole packet. They don't give you money, actually. It's like, are they energy? It's in a co-op. It wasn't expensive. Where there's no fucking food. They got wasabi peas. No real peas. What's a real pea, Chunky? Captain Birdseye in the freezer. That's a real pea. Oh, don't. Easy ways to turn up. Celeriac, cacao peppy, spaghetti pie. Are you what? You fucking what? Are you... You need fucking... I'm going to call the police. This is fucking outrageous. Look at that, right? Never seen anything fucking like it. If I show Nono fucking spaghetti pie. Fucking English bastards. Spaghetti fucking pie. I've fucking seen it all now. What the fuck? You can't have spaghetti pie. The texture's not right. Oh, fuck. Oh, my days. Spaghetti pie. Pier today. Mesmerising. Oh, that's Brighton, isn't it? The Brighton Pier. Labour always have the conference down there. They're always... Go and just stand a bit more to the right. Get the damn pier. It's a great image. Jack D. There's a rural family living... Right. Style, not doing style. Do you like my feeler? This one's one of the older ones. It was... this is Beyond Borg, so it's got the white sleeves. What that does, see that, you know, a bit chunky. If you stand up, that bit there, where it comes down, it makes you look a lot slimmer than you already are, because you only think it's the blue bit, you know. I need to lose some weight. I'm really like fucking getting a bit worried about my weight. I'm like fucking... Need to lose about... If I lost 5 kilos, I'd be happy. I just can't run around the park. I just ain't got the fucking energy. Right, The Observer. We're going to do the magazine first. Let's see whether they got any food. Really big jumpers. Oh, wow. Nadia Whittome. Woohoo! I'm getting the glasses out. Being interviewed. Tell me, who was the first person ever to interview Nadia Whittome? And second. Right, this much I know. Nadia Whittome, MP, 25. Oh, the interview is Michael Segalov. Oh, wow. That's so cool. Photograph, Fabio Di Paola. I like the photograph as well. Right, I've always seemed older than my age. As a child, I was quiet and reserved, but also serious and outspoken. Life wasn't always pleasant, but you remember the happy bits. We've always been a tight-knit motley crew, Mum, my older brother and me. We found ways to laugh through anything. I give away all that I earn above the average salary. I'm in Parliament to represent workers. Why should I earn so much more than them? Instead, I put the money to good use, donating to strike funds and causes locally. Despair isn't going to save us. I have to stay positive. All we have on our side is hope and action. To be a socialist is to be an optimist. You believe in a better alternative. I've got no time for defeatism. There's simply too much to get on with. That's so fucking cool. Well done, guys. Nice one. Great, I really like it. Good in it's this much I know. Look at that, it's fucking top picture. That's like out of like, that could be like in Dazed and Confused, or that's really cool. They should get more into like I have what have I got? I got zines. Yeah, some of the zines that come out. I got 9 zines. Got to get number 10 ready. It's just like fucking people with clothes on here. I mean, I'm not saying that. It's like, just saying it's clothes. And just really pictures, adverts. My mum the nun. Vivacious, wealthy and charismatic. My mother threw an extravagant party for her 61st birthday. She then left her friends and 10 children and spent the rest of her life as a cloistered nun. Wow. She devoted 30 years to herself, 30 to her children, and 30 to God. Oh, wow, look. Michael's in there. I've never thought about being a dad until now. Michael Segalov always presumed fatherhood was not for him. Then his beloved grandmother died and he found himself thinking about having kids. But that meant learning about new and radical approaches to being a parent. Fucking hell, it ain't easy being a parent. Queer people talk about the chosen family, the people we opt to love. Picturing loads of dummies. Here's the food. Soothe your soul with stew, sticky rice and mushrooms. Who likes mushrooms? Mushrooms. If you go into Trento, if you go into northern Italy, about this time, you can go there now, you can go picking mushrooms. But hold on, is it something happened? Has it gone off? No, it's still working. I don't know what happened there. It looked like it went off for a minute. Everyone's still on board. Where's all the things gone? They should be up there then. Anyway, built an old bank. What's happening? Is everyone still there? Hello? Yeah, you're still there. Sorry, I got fucking confused. I thought it went off. Close knit. Who likes a knitted jumper? Who likes knitting? When I was a kid, we had our school jumpers knitted, brown one, V-neck. We had a trim on it. Fucking amazing. Mum would knit. You have to sit there like that, and they wrap the wool around your hands, like, and they're just wrapping it, and you got to sit there while they're knitting. Come over here. Look, fucking big jumper. Knit that. So I was in the Beano. The curator of the Beano, Andy Holden, quite extraordinary guy. He's the son, have I told you this? He's the son of an archaeologist, not any fucking archaeologist. Imagine that. He was the archaeologist of, for Blue Peter. But that was fucking amazing, being like, that's your dad. But when he was little, he took him to the pyramids. He took a tiny little stone. I have told you this. He took a stone and then he built it really big in the ICA, but he knitted it. It's fucking massive. Who remembers Charles Chevignon? Anyone ever seen a Chevignon jacket? Fucking super cool. Go and look up, not the level ones, go and look up the varsity. They're not even varsity, they're just, the Edit men's trainers. Who's into trainers? I've only got one pair. One pair of trainers, one pair of shoes, and Juno at the other one. Oh, fucking hell. Right, we're on to the Observer now. How long we got left? Let's have a look. 60 minutes. 60 minutes over. You've done an hour. You've only done 2 papers. What have you been fucking chatting about? You got things to do. People got things to do. Can't sit here fucking listening to you. Right, we're going to have to do the Observer. It's going to be quick. Ministers pave way. I think, does anyone know? I've seen that. That's like a big, tall, walking figure. Walked everywhere, apparently. Facebook boss not willing to protect public from harm. Crew on board in film. Christmas bin collections at risk as lorry drivers quit. Lorry drivers are quitting the bins. They're quitting the buses. They're going into fucking driving HGVs for like money. That's what's going to be. That's what they were saying. If you just, what happens if we got no buses? After a smooth part to the Tories, new university job cuts fuel rising outrage. Goldsmith targets humanities faculties in round of redundancies. Fucking humanities. It's like fucking Thatcher. What are you doing? Nordic language. I'd have written a letter. UCU. I went to Goldsmith, did the fine art, visual culture. I never wanted to be a whistleblower. Taki, just going, just COP26. Fucko the clown. Painting is back in the frame and the rising star are mostly women. That looks nice. All right, I'll tell you this, right? 2 decades after Damien Hirst's Pickle Cow, young artists have returned to traditional pigment on canvas. What is this? Forget the YBAs. Is this a... Right, I do like all these paintings, but I'll tell you one thing. I know who's a really good... My favourite painter is Geraldine Swain. She's fucking amazing. She's a really good painter. Best one in Britain. Turning over a new leaf, the humble hedgerow stages a remarkable comeback. But who's this for though? Like on a Sunday, it's like that program that they have on a country file. This train will shortly be arriving in 1983. Asylum hotel deaths twice as high as the Home Office admitted. Yeah, Chelsea won 7-0 without Lukaku on the front page of the thing. I mean, we've done the sport already. I want to go through the new review. If you want to hang out just for a little bit longer, I'll do another, like, get through this. Mummy's older than we thought. Fine, yeah. They found sort of, what did they find? The Vikings went to America, didn't they? They went across like ages before fucking Christopher Columbus. Fucking don't get that. Scary book. The darker skies and the colder weather provide perfect conditions for COVID-19 to thrive. And what are we on? Plan B? Who was here at the beginning and we did the plan A, plan B? They ain't got a fucking clue. Plan A was do nothing. Plan B is do nothing. He'll do as little as possible. And then they turn around and say, well, it's not really our business, is it? I think people like sensible enough to make their own decisions. You're talking about a nation that's decided to live on fucking root vegetables. They got no fucking clue what's going on. And the leadership is just fucking, it's a debacle. Corrupt, fucking incompetent, jokey, fucking smoky, low-key, Tory Green Revolution. What you mean, you've seen mythical beasts like me before. Boris said I'm special. It's like a fucking unicorn. Romantic partner. Who needs one when it's friends who truly help us get through life? Yeah. Business in cash, reforming Lawson, austerity. See, the whole country being smashed to bits. What was someone saying? Right about now, right now we need those 19,000 non-existent nurses and those 40 hospitals that you promised. Right, take that in. Right, we'll do the new review and then we'll fuck off for Sunday dinner. What you got for dinner today? Not much, actually. Can't even feel, I don't even feel that well. Don't even feel, maybe a soup. Maybe a soup. I need something soothing. I like maybe dal. Maybe a dal. There's the Squid Game. Crazy. David Mitchell. The Grid. Spaced. Who likes this little cartoon here? The Scary. Do you like it? I'll tell you, look. Let me read it. The Scary Movie experience for the highly strung. So there's one movie goer there. Can you see her? And there's a friend there. She says, I don't like horror. And the reassuring friend says, it's a rom-com. And then they're relaxed. It's gonna, like, we're all gonna die. Yeah, she says that you seriously need to chill. Okay. Busy around here. How Martin Scorsese got me through lockdown. Watching Martin Scorsese films. Oh no, he listed like the top 10 British films. List the British film gems. Okay, what's he put? I don't even know these ones. Sapphire, The Flesh and the Fiends. I might have to look at this. Keep this. Soho as seen on screen. Ladies of the Soho. Woman smokes in the street. It's the Soho. I'm addicted a bit to saying what I think. Who's this? Musician self-esteem and screenwriter Lucy Preble became friends after ducking out. Don't know. Ma didn't suffer fools. She exploded them at 50 paces. Rachel Sterling. It's what's her name? She was in was it the New Avengers? Diana Rigg. Let's all go to Arrakis. Redemption. The Bob Marley musical. Epic proportions. Laura Cumming. Ron Mook, 25 years of sculpture. He's really good, Ron Mook. I really do like them. Wow. Look at that couple under the umbrella. It's really big, that sculpture as well. There's another one there called The Gaze. It's good to keep up on the culture though, isn't it? A Life of Dissent. Ai Weiwei. This week's question. I don't know, fucking idea. That's that thing where they take a little bit of the painting. I've been doing some watercolors. I've done a fucking top landscape. The right path is not the easiest, and it looks like a river flowing down into the sea. So that's the path, and it's choppy. And what else did I do? Oh yeah, I've done a big one of Boris Johnson. Oh, do we want to do the questions? I don't know, what's that up there? Is that the culture? What did I keep that for? I ain't keeping any of it. Okay, let's do some questions quickly. What are we on? 69. We've gone 10 minutes over time. If we get a couple of questions, I'm knackered. Have you been watching late night TV with the Queen? To get me to the pub, it's pissing down. I cook you a dal, spaghetti, pie, or nut roast. Oh, yeah. Thanks, Emma. That's really kind of you. All right, listen. That's it. We're off. Go and have a look at my watercolors, my Etsy page. You got a bit of a gap in your tooth there. Yeah. TV is the biggest monster of the home. Yeah, there you go. Can you start at 9? Nice one. Hey guys, fucking see you tomorrow morning. I like doing, I wish I could do an hour every day. Wouldn't it be fucking amazing?